Yo, Hawkeye, Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel. This is just a quick little update video. We are getting ready to go racing once again here on the channel. Now, we did abruptly end the Super King of the Hill, but we are going to mend that wound with something special, so just bear with me. We'll touch base on that here pretty soon. We got 32 trucks who are going to battle it out, so again, just bear with me. Huge thank you to my YouTube members and my Patreon members for supporting the channel. You guys truly are amazing. Thank you for hanging tough with me. I appreciate you guys through thick and thin. Now, just a quick little update video on what is to come. Starting right now, this channel will be monster truck related racing. No more Hot Wheels stuff, no more little cars, just straight up BBTs, big, beautiful trucks. As I've tried to integrate Hot Wheels back into the channel, YouTube has not liked that. They have really taken the views down. They have stopped pushing the videos when I try to integrate Hot Wheels content and monster truck content. So right now, here on out, monster trucks only. That will be Monster Truck King of the Hill, monster truck seasons, and specialty events from here on out. So again, you can go over to my about section on my channel and you will see monster truck diecast racing only. No more Hot Wheels, but we are still on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so I will be giving away this Hot Wheels ID track set. So once again, if you are not subscribed already, make sure you do so, and you could be entered for a chance to win this Hot Wheels ID track set. Now, speaking of the monster trucks, we are going to wrap up the Super King of the Hill, but we are going to turn it into a two-part event where it will just be a King of the Hill, and we will have our first Monster Truck King of the Year, and each month afterwards we will have a King of the Hill tournament. That will also be integrated into the seasons, but not, not a points-based thing. We will be having our seasons and our King of the Hill at the same time, just two separate events. Now, how we will wrap up the King of the Hill, we have our first 15 winners right up here to recreational. Those were the first 15 days. Those trucks do get to participate in this event. I threw in my favorite from this year, Godzilla. He is number 16 for Hot Wheels. And then I went through and picked 16 of the best Spin Master trucks. Day one will be our Hot Wheels trucks. The winner from that will advance to part two. Part two will be the Spin Master trucks, and then the King, the crowning of the King. So that is coming up later this week. It will be a two-part event, probably Thursday and Sunday. So look forward to those two videos. Now, speaking of our monster truck season, that is coming up in July as well. We are kicking it off with the Rainbow Road. We will have 8 races. Now, those races will consist of qualifying and then the main event. Again, we will not have heat races, but we will have different tracks every time we race. So each week for 8 weeks, we will have a different track setup. So I'm gonna try and have 2 videos of that. And then of course, the King of the Hill will be, in that month as well. As I stated, we will have a monster truck King of the Hill every month from here on out. YouTube has really knocked down this channel, so now it's my responsibility to build it back up to the heights it was before. Again, we took a real big hit when we tried to integrate Hot Wheels, and yeah, so we're gonna fix it. Now, I know we need to talk about some Hot Wheels content. The Hot Wheels content is not going away. Some of you are gonna like this, some of you are not going to like it, but it is what it is. The Hot Wheels content is moving over to Patreon. Now, you guys are like, okay, he's charging us to watch Hot Wheels content. Yes and no. I have went through Patreon, redone all of my tiers over there. The cheapest tier on Patreon is $1. That is the bronze tier. Then there's a silver tier, gold tier, and then the ultimate tier where you get a mystery gift. All four tiers over on Patreon have amazing benefits. Head over to Patreon. It is linked in this video. Go check it out. And that is where Hot Wheels racing will take place. That's the Hot Wheels King of the Hill, the Eliminator, the fastest Hot Wheel, and the monstrosity is coming back, as you see on the screen right now. I did pick this up. We're gonna start picking up some more Hot Wheels track sets and building the monstrosity. The monstrosity, again, will be a point A to point B race, whichever car can go the furthest. So all Hot Wheels content will be on Patreon. Patreon members only. I know the YouTube members, you guys are supporting the channel over here on YouTube. Unfortunately, you guys will not get the same kind of benefits, but if you choose to leave The YouTube memberships, head over to Patreon and become a Patreon over there. That is more than fine with me. Again, the YouTube memberships right here, $2.99, and I do have a $3 tier over on Patreon. So that is up to your guys' discretion, up to you guys. But all Hot Wheels content where I am able to say Hot Wheels and not be banned for it, not banned, but you know, a black flag for it. All that content will be over on Patreon. We're gonna be racing these. We're gonna have a whole bunch of fun over on Patreon. But that is that. Oh, also, mini racers. Yes, we're gonna start racing those over on Patreon as well. So we're just gonna have fun with, you know, just straight up diecast over on Patreon. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys go over to Patreon, support the channel that way. Again, the cheapest tier over there is $1. I take a hit with the $1, but you know what? That is fine with me. I know Patreon takes the majority of that, but you know, that is what it is at this point in time. Just because I'm trying to grow Patreon and, you know, just make sure I get Hot Wheels content out to you guys in one form or another. Unfortunately, it just cannot be here on YouTube, just because YouTube wants you to stick to one niche and one niche only. Again, we will also be holding King of the Hill over on Patreon. Look at all these cars I have yet to race. We got so much stuff coming to Patreon, so head over to Patreon, check it out, and consider becoming a Patreon member today. Now, one final thing before we wrap up this video. Honestly, absolute brain fart moment. I cannot remember what I was gonna say, but patreon.com/HawkeyeHoller is where you'll find all those benefits, find all those tiers. And yeah, I am still keeping my YouTube memberships, aka my pit crew memberships, up if you just want to support the channel via YouTube. Now, again, Thursday, we are racing the Hot Wheels trucks for the King of the Hill, and then Sunday, Spin Master, and then the crowning of our first king here on the channel. Then next week, we will kick off our monster truck season 4, where we are starting it off on the Rainbow Road. I am really looking forward to our monster truck season. We got a whole bunch of trucks down there unopened, ready to participate. We're gonna have fun. I am ready for it. Also, speaking of Patreon and the YouTube memberships, they get premier driver access to these trucks. So basically for qualifying day, we will have a Decide Your Ride. That way my members over on Patreon and YouTube are able to see what the trucks can do and see who they wanna represent. But that is going to be it for this video. I really wish what I was going to say came back to me, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, that's it. Just a quick little update for you guys, what's going to be happening here on the channel. So YouTube, just quickly recap. YouTube, right here. Hawkeye Holler on YouTube. Monster trucks only. That's King of the Hill, seasons, specialty events, etc. Patreon, that is where all the Hot Wheels content will be. Right here. 5-pack racing. The monstrosity. Yes, monstrosity is coming back. Only on Patreon. Eliminator, fastest Hot Wheel. That is where everything will be. Also, Patreon. There will be exclusive giveaways to Patreon members. Don't know what's going to be yet, but we are doing exclusive giveaways over on Patreon. That's for all members. Doesn't matter if you're bronze tier or ultimate tier. You're going to get exclusive giveaways. Now, for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, that is YouTube exclusive, just because this is where it started. So, again, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Help me get there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's going to be it for this video. I'm going to get ready and get these trucks racing, because we are going to crown our very first Monster Truck King of the year. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here. Peace, love, and diecast racing. I'll see you back here at the holler.